SillyPseudonym playing some more Nova Drift. And we're going to keep exploring these new enemies. Do another salvo run. We can try things. See how well they work out. Okay, good, good. Well, if we're going to go standard wingman style builds, we do need our good friend the Shockwave Shield and the Engineer. Do we want mines with the Engineer? It's a basic construct, so it doesn't help the assembly speed. I think there are enough uses for it, but I do think I also want to just auto-deploy it. Just let it load on its way. It's probably a worse idea in the short term, but I actually like it better that way in the long run because there are just going to be so many enemies on the screen. And once we get loaded mines, we will at least get some salvo out of it. So I think it will be a net positive in the long run. Just a bit lazy in the short term. But that's okay. Go ahead and get loaded mines going, so our mines now use our salvo when they detonate. Elegant construction will help the build speed and the health of our constructs. You almost had it, Comet, you almost had it. But that's okay. Let's just get the improved thrusters. We don't want the shielded constructs until we have allies out. Something that can actually use our shields. Mines don't get any benefit whatsoever. Finally, there's some allies, though this velocity is tempting. Not so much any of this, but the extra hull strength if we do give up our shield could be rather important. Deadly Wake, move down towards Blink. We will need Blink for the Warp Strike. And Deadly Wake does allow us to do a little extra damage, especially to enemies like our good friend Omega, who will be here fairly shortly. Do we want ally specialization? I don't really think we need it. I'll take the bigger shield radius, though. Shield cooldown would be nice, too, but... Bonk, bonk. A little early for the quam decoherence, but targeting is welcome. Just spread a little fire damage around. One little vulnerable section dead. One left. And then Omega itself will not last much longer. I do like the guidance, I do not like the reduction in velocity. We'll try it nonetheless. I want the blink and I also want the velocity. Get the velocity, a little extra damage. We don't need the warp strike just yet. And we probably don't need the blink until War shows up. So as long as we get that enemy to not shoot their little energy orb thing-a-jigger, then it won't release its its railgun attack. That's interesting. I've just fallen to the singularity for no good reason. I was paying not enough attention to where I was going, watching the enemy instead. Don't like you killing all of my constructs. No, I do not. I will happily take the nanotech reconstruction here. I wonder if shielders can shield themselves. Can you get a loop of shielders shielding other shielding units? Put it that way. They can't shield themselves, but maybe. If two shielders could shield each other, you could get a little infinite recursion where you can never actually kill them all. Now I guess there's some delay between when they actually fire and the shield takes effect, so you could probably get in a few hits nonetheless. Oh, nope. Yeah, these champion versions are going to be a little annoying, just a little. I'll take the magnitude here. Comet, you have failed me for the last time. Or the 100,000th to last time. I lose track. Just slowly, ever so slowly, work our way through the champion bulwarks. Engines? Is that what they are? Engines, sections, I guess. Yep, Comet, you tried again. Didn't quite hit it this time either, but you know what? You got closer. I will take improvement. And I am very glad for these loaded mines. They have certainly helped with the crowd control. Okay, are we almost through? Are we almost there? Oops, don't need to sit right in the middle of that. No, no, I do not. The good news, if there is such here, is that the charge attacks aren't that big so far. Don't get me wrong, they are horrifyingly annoying. But they're not as screen-coveringly huge. Well, it continues to be an attempt. Comment, it continues. Let's go ahead and get this blinker going. Shielded constructs. I don't know if we survive without our shield right now. Take the priority 0 instead. Once we get wingmen, then we can consider the shielded constructs. Good timing, shockwave shield. Bad timing me. Okay, this is just taking a little too long here. Scions already arrived. We need some extra firepower here. Finally. And also finally, interceptors. That should significantly increase our damage output. Significantly. Okay. I see. I see how it goes. Alright. Slow those orbs a bit. Thank you very kindly. Okay, good. We can do this. Maybe, sort of, kind of. Still too early for the shielded constructs. I'm not sold on convergence just yet. Juggernaut, maybe later. Overclock is definitely good, but we want it after the wingman more than before. But you know what? We will take what we can get. We will take what we can get. I'll just try to manually stay close to them for a little bit. Ooh, wrong one. Right one. And now I can take shielded constructs and hope that the shockwave blasts are big enough to keep protecting me, even though, yeah, it's not always going to be. Alright, so we want Apex Machinery. We want... probably to go down to Warpath. Splinter could be useful as well. Okay, Shockwave Shield, this is your time to shine. And there's Shielded Constructs. So we're getting there, we're getting there. What in the universe is this? Explosive growth, okay. It's like a revelation +1, but then it vanishes. So the next wild mod we pick up that's recursive will be selected 4 times and then vanish from the mod pool. I could see some very interesting uses for that. Most notably, maybe I want to try Railgun next. I could see Railgun into 4 Twin Strikes and then banishing the Twin Strikes. That would be a pretty good pickup. It would severely hurt your health regeneration, but it would be a nice pickup. There are too many shielded objects here. Please remove at least half of them. Almost, there we go. I don't think we need the Overseer. Definitely don't think we need the outmaneuver. 3, 4 heavy calibers. That slows down our missiles so much. Does significantly increase their size, though. Do we want the weapon recoil? Let's give it a try. Alright, so our missiles are slower but larger and stronger. Let's see what the recoil's like when we fire. Not horrid. A lot of mines. This is going to be tricky to navigate with once I get the warp strike going. This is going to be very tricky. But for now, it's decent. And war's gone. I'm not as impressed by our damage output as I thought I would be. And that is a concern. We should probably prioritize snipe and charge shot. Overpower's good enough. Getting our interceptors to fire more often seems like it would help. Okay, just another little minefield. Hopefully won't be anything too much to deal with. Yep, I killed them before you could get to it, Comet. My apologies, don't mean to steal your kills. Those things are inordinately tanky. Though I guess that is their job. Orbs of Discord are very, very tempting here. Very, very tempting indeed, but I really want this snipe to unlock the Warp Strike. So I shall take the snipe to unlock the Warp Strike. That will increase the projectile velocity as well as increase the damage they do, depending on how far away they are from us. Alright, Apex machinery means that it takes longer to construct things, but they are more powerful. That includes our interceptors, that includes our mines. Increasing rate of fire, all that good stuff. It will make the mines slower to build, most notably. Hopefully we don't have to replace our interceptors too often. We're getting there, we're getting there. Just tap the thrust button. Trying to stay ahead. Alrighty then. Hope you survived. Not for long though. I really want that warp strike. So many times with the recoil I try to adjust and I don't adjust quite fast enough, or a little too slow and too fast, and every third of the salvo goes flying off in some random direction. Not ideal, not ideal at all. Splinter will help with that somewhat, but only somewhat. Yeah, like that there. Far too many missiles just went out into the void because I was still changing direction of momentum, I guess. And there's Seraph. Hello, Seraph. I was rather hoping to have Warp Strike by now, but you know what? I'll take the ability to screen wrap without taking damage. That's nice too. Still not entirely sold on convergence here. There's Charge Shot. It's no Warp Strike, but it will significantly improve the damage our missiles do when they hit. Okay, we're doing a bit better now. Rather sizable, though not incredibly so, missiles. Alright, so far so good. Just need to add some finishing touches to our build here, and it'll be halfway decent. Overseer is not one of those finishing touches, however. I guess we'll try and see. That's essentially saying we need to kill tougher enemies faster, and we're going to rely on Splinter to handle lots of the smaller things. Because that is cumulatively a rather significant reduction in our rate of fire. But if we do enough damage, that won't really matter. And of course we're using Charge Shot to further enhance that. Nice to know that those shielded sections, if they miss, then those shielded sections are lost. They just don't exist. The shielding does not affect them. All that good stuff. Gads. Finally. Warp Strike. So now I take damage if I screen wrap, but our weapons can Warp Strike one time, though they lose some damage once they do so. But I still think that is easily a net positive. With as many missiles as we have, it's just got to be a good thing. To give them an extra shot at hitting something is probably a good thing. Hello, Scion. Okay. And this is when things start getting a little weird. I don't think I want the Charge Shot, or the Charge Mines. I think I want the Charge Shot. Damage absorption? Yeah, we'll take the damage absorption. Since I do not have a shield affecting me any longer. These are the enemies I'm worried about. Thankfully, we did okay enough this time. Let's see about this enemy. Mines, mines, where art thou? All around me. Fair enough. Sorry, Comet, I thought you were mine. do have to watch these recoils. It's pushing me around, causing me to screen wrap at least a little, but a little is all it takes. Do I want support specialist? Lowers our max hull and shields by 2 times our standard advanced constructs. Mine's only basic, so 2 times 2 is 4. But faster assembly speed, that'll help make up for the apex machinery reduction. And faster rate of fire. Could just get the rate of fire here, of course. Calibrate also might have some uses. Same for efficiency, force armor, even skirmish terminate. But let's take this support specialist. A little reduction in hull for a nice increase in rate of fire. Not the best timing in the world, but pretty good overall. Okay, Juggernauts 1 and Juggernauts 2. Alright, 1 down. Orb of Discord, once again, very tempting here. But there's so much else I want. Including this mastery. Get a 5% increase to most of our weapon effects, statistically. Yeah, I don't know if I'll ever really get a good grasp on how to maneuver and fire these silos. I guess you have to not only be turned in that direction, but be moving in that direction, or the missiles start going backwards a bit. I guess that's what's going on. Okay, slow and boring. Nothing to worry about. Just another day until these things attack. And then it becomes a little bit more worrisome. Boring but practical. Higher rate of fire means more missiles. No fancy change like Splinter, but it's still okay. Singularity, not so good. Just putting it out there. Ooh, don't you dare do that. Don't you dare. Easy enough. Minefield a little less so, but we can still win it easily. It's just going to be a lot more dodging involved. Force armor's not bad. Warpath also good. Again, skirmish also good. I do enjoy Warpath here. Salvo Warpath, good in my book. You heard it here first. Or 300 times, depending on how many episodes you watch. I am coming up on 400 episodes of Nova Drift. That is a lot of Nova Drift, I must say. Of course, it was a very different game when I first started playing. And I was even more lacking in eloquence when I started recording. I can't stream, my internet is too bad to stream. Than I am now, so. Improvements all around, I say. Improvements all around. Okay, I do need the mothership to pop up for a bit, just to let's have a look-see. Really would help with the whole blowing it up. Yeah, these enemies, not too much of a trouble. Not as long as I still have some decent number of missiles going about. Allies, mines, all that good stuff. I guess we'll take the force armor. Ooh, there. No. Get me away from that. Ooh, those things are annoying. As are you, Singularity, as are you. Didn't mean to leave you out. My apologies, my apologies. Again, don't really want the charged mines. Tactical Link does give us some damage resistance. I'll take it. And also, Orbs of Discord. Very, very useful considering the wild mods we've already taken, but I don't want to prioritize it. I want to prioritize construct and weapon stuff with a little bit of healing and armor. Oops. Already losing track of where I'm going. It's not a good sign. Yep, Singularity, you pull them in. Polar inversion's not the worst idea in the world, truth be told, but it's also not incredible. Take this calibration instead. Seems to work pretty well with missiles, since we do have to wait between firings, or at least we want to wait between firings in most cases, unless you're doing a barrage build. Bulwark and Seraph, huh? Well. Oh, this might kill us. Yeah, I knew that. As soon as I maneuvered in that direction, I was like, wait, the bulwark's right there, isn't it? Ah. This bulwark is definitely going to take some getting used to. That champion version early on also took forever to kill. Maneuverability is going to become more important. Need more strafe, more blink, more something. Don't know if I could have taken Juggernaut. I was tempted a couple of times, but with the way the bulwark acts, I don't know. If our thrust is too slow, we're never going to be able to maneuver around it. Just can't. Not the higher difficulty levels, higher waves. I'm gonna have to think about that one. Still, that was a pretty decent build. It was a little too slow to get off the ground, but that is normal for Salvo. Salvo is very good early on because it can clear out crowds pretty well, but it is a bit lacking in damage oftentimes. So that's standard. Maybe try a railgun next time, see how that goes. But for now, I do thank you all for stopping by.